Today we are gonna play a game. I feel really inspired. And this video is gonna completely change your life. What I want you to do is first, in the beginning now, scale your vibration. If from 1 to 10, if 1 would be really sad, really low vibe, and then 10 would be the highest, where are you right now? And be honest with yourself. Okay, and now that you did it, I am gonna prove to you that this video is gonna completely change your life. Your vibration is gonna be so high that you will never ever go back. You will never ever go back than when you started this video. Something will shift in this video for you. I feel really inspired, and I want to share my story with you, and I want to help you with this video to finally step into your power, and to finally start living the life that you desire. And there is a key point here that many people are missing on, and this is the point that is actually going to shift you. So currently I felt this total change in my frequency. I didn't yet see the changes in my 3D reality, but slowly I started feeling and seeing some little things changing. Why this happened? Because I finally let go of my old self. And in this video, I'm gonna talk to you about self-concept. You're gonna realize how you see yourself, how this affected your life, and I'm gonna be a proof to you that by changing the way you see yourself, you are gonna change everything, my friend. Because the way you see yourself dictates everything in your life, okay? So, I feel so inspired. I just I wanna go through this video and grab you and tell you. There is no other skill, certificate, or anything else that you need to require from outside in order to have the life you desire. The only shift you need to make is that you need to start seeing yourself differently. So you don't wait for the outside world to change in order for you to change. It's actually the opposite. You need to change first, and then the outside world will reflect the inward change. So I started working on myself, and I started asking myself, why don't I see myself as successful? Why don't I see myself as abundant? And the more I was researching and looking and just wondering how the successful people see themselves, what do they do in their life, what actions do they take differently, one of the biggest takeaway was that the action is the one that gets you the results. I'm not saying that action is not important. Action is very important, okay? Because the action, the movement of your body in the right direction, is the one that is giving you the result. But the thing is that many people, me included in the past, I wasn't taking the action because I wasn't believing in myself. So that is the difference between successful and not successful people in any area of the life. I'm not talking only about business, I'm talking about love or anything else. Because let me prove it to you. If you like someone, if you really want to come to the girl or to the boy or whoever, and you really want to tell them that you like them, this is the action that's gonna maybe give you the result, right? If you don't approach, you will never know. But the thing is, if you believe that you are not funny, not good looking, that you lack confidence, you are never gonna approach this person. So the action that we take is connected to our belief system. We have this idea, this concept about ourselves, this paradigm. Paradigm is like all the beliefs together. Self-concept is all the beliefs that you hold about yourself. So what you believe about yourself to be true dictates what action you will take. It dictates how people will perceive you and how they will see you. So, one of the most important things here is that beliefs and self-concept are not reality. What I mean by that, they are not set in stone and they are not real. To prove you this, again, I can mention the cultures. So we have this earth, and different cultures believe in different things. So none of these ideas or beliefs that we can say, oh, this is the real deal. No, it depends on the person, it depends on the mindset. So the beliefs that you have about yourself, they are not true. They are not the truth about you. They are just beliefs that you somehow picked up along your journey. And what I like to say to my clients, why I say the action is so important, you practice the beliefs. So how beliefs came about? When you were little, somebody, probably your parents, told you you're clumsy, you're lazy, you're this, you're that, or maybe friends at school told you that you're ugly or fat or whatever. You were very young to understand that this is not your truth, and to somehow, move this thought or move these words away from you. So your subconscious was very open, and you just like a sponge, that water is coming in the sponge, like you were just absorbing these thoughts. And then you create this idea that that is real. And what we do as kids that is not talked about, we are actually amazing, I don't want to say actors, but picture this analogy. Your parents tell you this idea about yourself, that you're clumsy or lazy, or I'm just saying some words that I heard, by the way, clumsy or lazy or whatever. And what happens? You internalize this, you believe, okay, this is who I am. You take this as your identity because you're not still aware. You cannot say, no, I don't want to believe this. You're like a sponge. So you take this idea and you're like, okay, this is who I am. And what we do as kids, we then play the role that was given to us. So subconsciously, you were doing things that were portraying you as lazy, as clumsy, as fat. You were then taking the action towards that identity. Like you were playing a role of that identity. But what is gonna happen now in this video? You're gonna wake up. You're gonna wake up. You're gonna realize that you no longer need or have to play that role. It is not who you are. All ideas that you hold about yourself, I am telling you, that is not who you are. Maybe some are, because we are remembering who we are coming home, especially with these videos that I'm I am succeeding in doing. And I see already so many people write to me on email or Instagram that you see already the change. Just with these few videos, you see the change in your frequency. And in this video, again, I'm gonna set you free. Because that is my goal, that everybody remembers. The more people remember and then help together rise the consciousness of humanity, so we can live in a, I don't want to say better world, because the world is already amazing as it is, but we'd like this rise in the consciousness. Before I continue, I want to remind you, like the video, subscribe, press the button so you can receive every day. I will be posting videos such as this one. And these videos, I am telling you, I am installing messages, I am installing vibration that will help you every time to get inspired and to rise your vibration. And of course, when you rise your vibration, you're more open to miracles in life. But let's go back to the topic. So you picked up these stories, this identity about yourself when you were little, and you were not able to say, no, I don't want to believe this, no, this is not true. You were not able to do that. But now everything changes. How I know that this is truth? I can give you a proof of this. I was an addict, as I told you, drugs, cigarettes, whatever. So this is also some identity that people hold. This is who I am a smoker. No, it's not who you are. You choose to be a smoker. It's not who you are. Okay, who we are is love. Who we are is abundance. Who we are is conscious. Who we are is capable, inspiring. Every single one of us. So this story that you created about yourself, I will give you an exercise that you will do after this video that will help you change this story. Because when you see yourself a certain way, you attract people who also see you in this way. There is no way that you can see yourself as unsuccessful, boring, ugly, not sexy, and then meet someone who will see you as sexy and beautiful. There is no way. Even when you say, oh, I didn't see myself beautiful, but he saw me beautiful, that's not true. You were not aware that subconsciously you actually did believe that you are beautiful. So people always give us back what we have inside. Everybody is a mirror. They give us back. They will tell you the same stories you tell yourself. Either you're aware of them or you're not. But other people cannot see you as beautiful if you don't see yourself as beautiful. And this goes also to someone, if you're selling your products or your coach, if you don't see yourself as successful, if you don't see yourself like you have anything to give, or people should actually learn from you, like you have any knowledge, how do you think that anyone would buy anything from you ever? It's not gonna work, it's not gonna happen. And this dictates, as I said, the most important part, the actions you take. I have clients who told me, I know that I should meditate. I know that I should do an EFT. I know. Of course, we change it. I'm talking about the first session when they come to me, when we talk about the issues, when they tell me this, but I don't do it. And then it's not about you not being disciplined. It's much deeper than that. There is a belief that you hold about this topic, and that's why you are not disciplined. Because you believe that even if you do meditate, nothing can change, because you believe that you are stuck. Like there can be so many other beliefs that you hold about yourself that are actually the reason why you are not disciplined in some area of your life. So self-concept is dictating everything in your life. What I want you to do is to write on a piece of paper everything you believe about yourself now. And this is not easy, this is not beautiful, this is painful. And this is you looking at the mirror right now. Not who you want yourself to be, but to really be honest on how you see yourself now. And you can write, what characteristics do you have? What type of a person are you? So it can be something like, I am someone who is always late, I procrastinate, I don't know how to set boundaries, whatever you feel, however you see yourself now. I want you to write it down on a piece of paper, and you're gonna do this only once. You're gonna do this only once. Put on some music, get into your body, do some meditation or some deep breathing. If you feel like crying, I want you to cry your eyes out, like really let it go. And then, as I love rituals, do some kind of a ritual with this paper. You can burn it, you can put it in the water, you can, break it, like whatever, do some ritual, because this is not who you are. And you don't even need to know who told you, when told you, your parents. Sometimes I feel like also people can get really stuck on this, like this is my story. Let go of your story. It is just a story. It is a story that you once heard, you repeated it. This is how beliefs are made. So you hear something, you repeat it, but not only repeat it in your mind and you make these neural pathways in your brain. This is called neuroplasticity. You can read about it, you can listen on YouTube. So we create these patterns, these paths in our brain, and what happens is that you are practicing them. You take the action to solidify the belief. You understand what I'm talking about? And then also there is an emotion. So you have a belief, you have an idea, and then there is an emotion to it, and then there is an action to it, or not action is also action, and then you solidify the belief. So you just practice this. That is so simple. You just practiced it so many times. I was the same. I had so many stories about who I am. I am a completely different person today than when I was 1 year, 2 years, 10 years. I don't even want to talk about it. I am a different person. I don't at all resonate with the person that I was. Zero. I have nothing in common. Okay, not nothing in common. I was always kind and beautiful and nice person. But all these insecurities, all these stories about how I can't, I'm not capable, people don't like me, all these stories, they were not mine. People projected their fears and I didn't know how to fight, how to let go of them. And now I'm finally able to create and be myself, who I truly am, who I was always meant to be. And this goes for you also. I know that there is a part of you that can connect to this true that you actually are, because she is in you, he is in you, it's already in you. You need to remove all the chatter, remove all the darkness, remove all the dirt, and then you will be able to remember who you are and be who you want to be. And this is what my channel is about, is to raise in your consciousness, remember who you are and be the person who you're always meant to be. The strongest, the inspiring, the beautiful, to create the life that will inspire others also. So write on a piece of paper all of this, burn it, whatever. Like, I don't want to see this paper anymore. It is not real. And what I want you to do, I want you to instead on another piece of paper, write beliefs that you want to have. Money comes to me easily, people like me, I like myself, whatever you want to believe in. Write it down, okay? And then when you write these things down, this is actually like a big exercise that I want you to do. It's not going to be 1 hour. Take your time. This is your life that we are talking about, okay? Take your time for this. Write down the beliefs that you want to have. And then I want you to write on each belief, and again, be very honest with yourself. Write for each belief the action that will solidify this. And the belief has to make you feel some sort of a way. So I believe, and about yourself, I believe that I attract amazing opportunities in my life. Like, it feels inspiring. I believe that wherever I walk, wherever I go, people are drawn to me. Like, feel, like, make the beliefs, make these affirmations to give you these emotions. And then, by the way, I want you to now write in the comment the belief about yourself that you want to have. Write now in the comments for supporting each other, okay? Whatever you believe you want to have. And then for each belief, I want you to write an action. So if you were to believe this, that, and that, what would you do differently today? If you believe that you are your healthiest, most amazing, beautiful version with fit body, would you go to the gym today and eat a salad? Or would you eat a burger and play video games? If you have this belief. As I said, action is fueled by emotions. Emotions we get from the beliefs that we have, from the thoughts that we have, from these ideas that we hold about ourselves. So by changing your self-image, the way you see yourself, step by step, day by day, it's not gonna happen overnight. You need to be patient. You need to do it over time. As you created these neural pathways, you're creating new ones. And yes, the change happens instantaneously in a moment. The change already has happened. If you're here, you're watching this, the change has happened. The change in your vibration, in your frequency has already happened. Now, you just need to practice it and be patient. Patience is such a good quality to have, because life is a journey. And trust me, you don't want to have everything that you want now. Imagine that I give you now the house, the partner, the this, the this. You would literally lose it tomorrow, because that's what happens with people who I'm burning how much I want to explain this to people, how important this is. If somebody wins the lottery, how many people, I think 90% or 80% lose it. Why? Because yes, maybe they had a rise in vibration, they manifested this opportunity, but they didn't change self-concept. They still had this lack mentality, this fear. They believe that they are poor, they are not deserving. And then, yes, you lose all the money. So it's not about manifesting this or that. No, it's about becoming the person you always was meant to be. It's about the process, the journey of discovering what does that mean for you. It's about working on your goals, changing your mindset, changing yourself. It's about feeling inspired and going for what you want. It's not about manifesting things, because if you don't have the right concept about yourself, you will lose these things. And this happened to me before also. So I'm always speaking not only from my knowledge, but also from my own experience and experience of my clients. So I gave you the exercise, I gave you the knowledge. You have everything that you need already in these videos. I created a couple of videos, but trust me, you have so much knowledge, exercises, rituals that you can use for yourself to completely change your life. And all of this, what I shared, I am doing. I am doing everything, and it's not always easy. It's very hard, and I feel alone a lot of the times, and I feel scared, but I am not stopping, and I don't want you to stop either, because this is our year. It's already happening, it's already here, and all I need you to do is to stay focused and stay determined. You will stay persistent and determined if you are inspired, and I know that you are. So again, follow, like, subscribe, it really means a lot. But before you go, don't go. I have something for you. I created, I want to share actually one story before. So yesterday I was at a seminar here in Bali, and I was gonna meet all these people from Japan and many other people. And I was thinking, since I spend a lot of time alone, especially now in the last month or two, there were some insecurities started, popping up, like how it's gonna be, is everything gonna be okay? Am I gonna be accepted? Are they gonna like me? And what I realized is that that's not my beliefs anymore. And why am I here vulnerably sharing this with you? Because I want you to know that when you change your self-image, when you change the way you see yourself, that doesn't mean that sometimes the whispers of your old self are not gonna creep in. They are, but you need to remember that's not who you are anymore. That is not who you are anymore. And as I heard those voices, I was like, that's not the way I think anymore. I know who I am. I know how inspiring I am to people. I know how everyone is drawn to me. People see me as the sun. Everybody physically wants to be near me because I exude this beautiful energy of freedom that everybody can be themselves. And this is who I am today. I am not my insecure self anymore, but sometimes this can creep in when we want to get out of our comfort zones and we want to do something differently. The old self is gonna try to creep in, but I want you to remember, don't let it take over you, because you're not that person anymore. And what I did of course meditation. I didn't journal, I was just thinking, but I did meditation. And then on my way there, I did some affirmations that some girl wrote for me, which I love them. And these affirmations are like this: I am the goddess, and everyone treats me like the goddess. I'm translating from Serbian language. I dictate the energy of every room that I walk into. Here and now, I am worthy of every idea, wish, or need that I have. Here and now, everybody finds me irresistible. And as I was going to this seminar, I was like, let me, raise my frequency. And I was just repeating these affirmations. I was enjoying the jungle and the travel. And I love scooters, I love motorbikes. I love to go on these journeys. And I was repeating. And funny enough, I come there And I've never felt this welcomed in my life. And not only that, but the girls that I met that now became my friends, they literally used, one of them literally told me the word that I was affirming. She said, "You are like the goddess, you are a goddess." And I told them this story. I was like, "Are you kidding me that you use this word? It's not every day that people tell you you are a goddess. It's not that common." But she used exactly the word that I was affirming 1 hour before. And why this happened? Because this is the power of how connected we are, and that we talk to each other with energies. You can say words, but what is behind your energy speaks louder than words. And you can change your energy with repetition, with affirmation, as also when you bring the emotion with it, when you really feel it and you remind yourself, yes, this is who I am. It's not only, yes, you can affirm, but you don't feel it. No, I did feel this. I did feel like, yes, this is real. I do dictate energy in every room that I walk into. This is reality. But this wasn't always like that. And why I'm sharing this story? Because there was a part of me that was scared to go and to get out of my comfort zone, in a sense. But that is what I'm sharing with you. You must get out of your comfort zone and take charge of your energy. Don't let yourself just wallow in the worry. You can change it. You have the tools. You can meditate, you can visualize, you can write, you can be grateful, you can connect to the divine, to your spiritual guides, you can talk to your friend, you can even touch yourself, change the energy, do something. Don't just let yourself go into the darkness and go into this party of self-pity. You have the tools to change it. So I'm sharing again how the story, like I like to make a whole circle, how it started. Okay, negative thoughts, worry, becoming aware, and then changing the energy, and of course getting the result that I wanted. So you can do this too. Okay, I made cards, by the way, that I was also pulling for them. It was so great. Like I was so inspired. It was just so great and so beautiful how connected I was with these people, and how many epiphanies and moments of clarity I had about myself. But I'm not gonna go more into that. I feel like this video is long enough. But I did make these cards on a piece of paper. One of them is a message from your spirit guides, and the other one is a message from your loved one or your crush. I want to ask, what is the message for you now that you can take, like from your spirit guides, from God, whatever. Okay, koja je poruka? The message from my people watching the video, from my collective. What is the message? What is the message for them? Okay, I'm gonna pull 3 cards. Okay, so we have 3 cards here. Wait, these are the messages from your crush. Oh, wait. Okay, messages from your spirit guides, your angels. What is the message from my collective that is watching here the video? What is the message? Okay. Okay, I have the message right here. Okay. So these are the messages that I have that are from your spirit guides. Okay. Let's see. Oh, wow. Exactly what I was talking about. You're very intuitive, listen to it. Okay? So you are stepping into the most intuitive version of yourself that you have ever been. And I'm telling this with certainty. You are more intuitive now than you have ever been. I'm gonna create a video, by the way, about intuition. You are so close, and it is over. And what I'm reading here, the energy, is exactly what I was saying. It is over. Your old life, your old story, your old identity, it is over. And you are so close. You are so close to having everything that you're manifesting. Everything that you ever wanted, you are so close, and it is over with your old self. Okay, so these are the messages that your spirit guides want you to know. And then I will share, let's see, think about your crush. How does this person that I'm connected to feel about my collective? What do they want to say that they didn't say? Let's see, what do they want to say? Okay. Let's see, what do they want to say to you? Wow. Okay. This is someone that misses you a lot. I feel like this is someone that misses you and love you and wants to hug you. I feel like this is a person who maybe did something wrong to you, maybe some betrayal or some breakup or some sorts of this is the energy that I'm feeling, and I feel like they are regretting something and they want to come back. They want to come back and they want to apologize. Okay, write down in the comments if this resonated. These are the intuitive messages I got, by the way. That's what happens when you're so intuitive and you're so in tune with who you are, that you just get these messages, you do them, and then I just bring these, like I bring these papers to the video broke before I was able to say, stay conscious and remember to have fun. Okay.